Greetings, folks. We're in the lower level of Grand Central Station. This is one of my favorite places to take guests, visitors, when they're visiting the city. I just had lobster roll and beer at one of my favorite fast food lobster roll places, Luke's, which is in they call the dining concourse of Grand Central. This is actually a terminal station. That's why there's so many tracks. It's not like a pass-through station like Penn Station. So there's a lot of tracks. Down here, the tracks are numbered 3 digits beginning with 100. And then upstairs, the tracks are 2 digits. I believe it's track 11 to, I think, 42, 43. Any corrections, I'll put in the notes. It's not open yet, but beneath us, like 14 stories down from the ground floor, is 4 tracks for the Long Island Railroad. That's set to open, I believe, in December. It's been a long time coming. It'll be a great convenience for people that live on Long Island and work in Midtown East. Anyways, we'll take a quick tour of the station. This is the lower level, and we'll shortly walk up to my all-time favorite restaurant, the Oyster Bar. Currently, Grand Central is only served by Metro North. At one time, Amtrak ran their routes out to Albany and Buffalo, Toronto, and Chicago from here, but right now it's 100% commuter railroads. And this is a little bit of a tour of some of the places that you can grab a bite to eat on the lower level. And we're going to go up to the main level via the Oyster Bar restaurant. We're going to take a look at that. Unfortunately, it's closed on Sundays, but it's a great place to get oysters from all over the country and drinks. Right here is the famous Whisper Hall, where you can, if you whisper in one corner, the person on the other opposite corner can hear you. This is the great Oyster Bar restaurant. Great place to eat. Grand Central was built or opened in 1913, and it has been refurbished a number of years ago. And the ceiling is really beautiful. Can't really see it, but in the corner they left a little black square, and that's how the ceiling was before they started to restore it. It's absolutely black, and when they did the analysis of what was in the dirt, it turned out to be tobacco smoke. So there's no smoke in Grand Central, so the ceiling will never get that color again. We're at the main concourse level, tracks 11 to 42. Here's the main hall. One of these days I'm going to have to take a tour. The clock above the information booth is, the face of the clock is opal. I know it's worth at least $10,000, and that was a few years ago. It's probably worth $20,000 now. But it's very heavy, obviously, and hard to steal. We have the departure boards. The New Haven line. New Haven line has 3 branches. The New Canaan, Waterbury, and Danbury. On the other side, we have the Harlem and the Hudson line. Each line is about 75 to 80 miles long. And this place is really hopping during morning and afternoon rush hour. This is Sunday afternoon, still kind of busy, but nothing like rush hour. These are the staircases, the escalators up to MetLife building, formerly the Pan Am building. And we have a restaurant on the west end of the station, and the Apple store on the east end. Also, okay, I think I got that reversed. Apple store's on the east end. Also down on the east end is the passageways to Lexington Avenue. And there's a nice food hall where you can pick up meals to go and take them home. We'll take a brief look in there, and then we'll head down to the 7 train, and that'll wrap up the tour. Grand Central is open from 5:15 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day. It's free. You don't need tickets or anything like that. Just walk right in and walk around. It's beautiful. This is the Grand Central Market. We'll just take a quick walk through. A lot of fresh fish. There's some lobsters cooked. And it's not quite as busy because this is a Sunday afternoon, but a lot of nice things to eat here. This is the Lexington Passage, and we're just going to loop around. And there was a passageway to the what was formerly, I believe, the Biltmore Hotel, and it became the Grand Hyatt. And it's going to be, I believe, it's going to be torn down, and an office tower is going to be put in its place. Here's the entrance to the former Grand Central Hyatt. Thanks. People are very courteous. So you have a few more stores. As you can see from the pandemic, there's a lot of empty store spaces. These are all taken at one point or before the pandemic. So we're going to head down now to the 7 train and catch a train to Long Island City. Like all my videos so far, this is a one-shot, one-take deal. No editing, and I'm hand-holding the camera, so apologies for a little of the bumpiness. It's the passageway to the 4, 5, 6, 7, and the shuttle to Times Square. My finger in the way. heading down below to the 7 train. It's underneath the 4, 5, 6 platform. And that passageway up there is to the shuttle train to Times Square. Seven train service is very frequent, even on Sunday. This morning when I came into the city, running on like about 5-minute headways, which I think is pretty good for a Sunday, considering there's a shortage of crews and not as many passengers riding as before the pandemic. Our train arriving, going to Flushing, Queens. There's 11-car trains, and on Sundays all the trains are local, just going one stop. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Take care.